Hello everybody, and welcome back to Asagao Academy Norwoods Club. I am the morbid hobo. I should incorporate that into it and say, hello everybody, I am the morbid hobo, and welcome back to, fuck it, whatever. Anyways, we stopped off at these ellipses. These glorious, glorious ellipses. Look at how beautiful they are. Last time, we caught the, secret admirer slash random guy slash Luke. Yeah, it was Luke. Otherwise known as Youngtown. I think that's his full name. His full name. His full YouTube internet name, I think. Because he didn't want us to compete or practice competing or fucking something. Which worked because I'm pretty sure since we said we were going to join the competition, we've only practiced once. Despite what this journal says about tournament points. And he slept there. Whatever. So today, I think this is the day of the tournament coming up. Or maybe there's more text after this about the night. Anyways. I should really get some sleep. See, I should have left it off there. Fuck me. I didn't know. I woke up the next day, butterflies flying through my stomach. The tournament. How would things go? I had months of time to prepare, but in the end I didn't spend much time practicing. Especially not compared to Ian. Brutal Moose. And his glorious, glorious face. Would I really be able to beat him? I had to if I wanted to join the Norwoods Club. With these thoughts in my mind, I changed into my Asagao uniform and crept out of my room. It was early on Saturday morning, and after a late night, I wanted to let my sleep. That's why I turned on all the fucking lights again. Oh, no, wait, no, they're not on. Apologies. The lights, I don't believe, are on. They might be, but they don't look like they're on. That might just be the outside. I stepped out into the fresh air, fresh spring air, taking a deeper breath. My event was one of the first to go, so I had to be there earlier than most. Plus, it took a little time to get to Haganbana. I set my shoulders. I do that all the time. I set them. I just set them up. You just gotta set your shoulders every once in a while. I'm doing it right now. I'm just setting my shoulders. I don't fucking know what that means. And started across the campus. The arcade at which the tournament was being held was much smaller than I expected. It felt like some kind of convention, but instead it was a small, local arcade filled with arcade machines. Smaller rooms split off, which were probably... What the shit is this music? Is this... I've never been to an arcade, not like a real arcade. So, is this just in all arcades? Disco music? Weird electronic disco music? Sure. Why not? That just makes me happy, so sure. Okay, that's picking up quite a... Oh, that was the bass dropping. I know music. Smaller rooms split off, which were probably where, that's what confused me. The individual competitions would take place throughout the day. I don't fucking know how loud this is going to be in comparison to my voice. I'm honestly scared for myself. A few people milled out about the space, generally older folks, in their 20s and 30s. I glanced at the agenda in my hand and made my way to one of the back rooms. When I entered the competition room, I found 2 chairs on an elevated platform, a computer, and a projector sitting between them, and hooked up to separate controllers. Ian sat in one of the chairs, looking bored out of his mind.
Good morning.
Sorry?
Good morning.
See that? That's better. Ian!
Hey.
Hey, it's about time you showed up. I was starting to get worried that you were dead. That you died. I don't remember how his voice goes. Hey, it's about time you showed up. I was starting to get worried that you died. That doesn't sound right. Aw, it's sweet of you to be concerned. Is it? Yeah. I got into the chair next to him. A man came over to me and to check my name and club affiliation. I said I was a member of the Norwoods Club, a small surge of pride making me sit up as I said it. There were chairs lined up for people to watch us compete, and to my surprise, the entire room soon filled. I searched the crowd to find the Norwoods Club. There they were. Everyone but PBG. Where was he? As I stared wordly into the crowd, a blur of movement caught my eye. Luke was sitting in a chair on the edge with the rest of the Hidden Block Club, waving frantically at me. When he saw me looking, he gave a big thumbs up. Ian rolled his eyes.
Really?
Would it kill you to root for your own teammate? I giggled. Finally, the lights around us dimmed, and the projector started up, showing the main menu of Dumbo's Revenge on screen. What the fuck? Was this already established? It's called Dumbo's Revenge? What is that parodying? I don't know. It was time to start. As the MC? Is that an actual word? I thought it was just, like, a capital M and a capital C standing for Master of Ceremonies. Fuck it. He began his introduction and explained the rules of the game. Ian turned to me, a smirk on his face. Sure you're ready for this?
Yeah.
You bet I am. Ready to go! The man turned to us. Ian and I nodded. Then, 3, 2, 1... Start! I want to shoot myself in the fucking head. This music. The game began. I immediately clicked to fill my screen with 2 or more lines of blocks. Ian began working with what he had. I scanned the blocks for the pink hearts. The pink hearts. Are you actually playing, I don't remember what it's called. The sexy one. The sexy puzzle game. With the sexy ladies and the fairies and stuff. And then you line up the blocks and all their clothes fly off. That game, you know. Eliminating them one by one, making combos what I could. I still wasn't advanced enough to plan tons of combos ahead of time, but I could make it much more likely for combos to happen through probability. The pinks were all but gone, green leaves were next. Dumbo flipped at the top of the screen. Ian must be comboing, which meant I had a few seconds before those blocks would fall. I set up a combo onto the top screen and started eliminating the orange blocks below it. This is just all gobbledygook. And then it happened. A 6 combo jumped at me on the screen. My eyes crossed as I stared at it in shock. I had to move the top block over one space, and then as quickly as I saw it vanish, the blocks looked normal again. This is grating. I hope you know that they're talking about this game in such fucking detail, but they never explain the fucking game. Like, if I actually knew what any of this shit meant, then I might care. But I don't, because it wasn't explained to me at all. You're dead. Ian's blocks fell upon my humble kingdom. I slid the combo into place.
2, 3, 4 combo, 5 combo, 6 combo, 7 combo, 8 combo.
Ian saw it converted Ian's attack... Where the fuck did I get heart? Ian's attack converted into blocks and hovered above mine. I set up several more combos and waited for them to fall.
10 combo! Legendary!
Dumbo started farting out rainbows over Ian's zone. And then... Jesus Christ. Blocks, so many blocks. They didn't come in a chunk, they came in a torrential downpour over all of Ian's sides, sliding left to right, back again. Ian blinked, his hands and eyes moving frantically over the screen, and I wasn't sure he had ever seen something like that before. I sure hadn't. I continued to combo while this was happening, but at this point, there was no need. Ian's screen filled up, he kept trying to make combos until the very end, but...
Game over!
That was it. I won. I stared, dumbfounded at the screen in front of me. Ian's mouth hung open. The room was silent. Then...
Whoa!
Yeah, Hannah!
Aw, yeah!
Aw, I knew you could do it. It's literally the worst fucking time to do this, but... right-click. I glanced up to see the room applauding. All of it, even the Hidden Block Club. The announcer was gaping at the screen. I've never seen a score that high. It's incredible. This is a Deus Ex Machina. You pulled it out of your ass despite only practicing once. What the shit? Certain I was red as a tomato, I stood to climb off of the platform. Not so fast. Ian stepped in front of me, grim as always. I braced myself for his infamous sarcasm. But to my surprise, he laughed.
Hana.
That was a hell of a game, Hana. It's exactly what I wanted from you. I've given up on his voice. He held a hand in the air, and I looked at it in confusion. Don't leave me hanging.
Oh.
I high-fived him, and he clasped my hand in his. Thanks, Hana. That was fun. Then he disappeared into the pressing crowd. I wiggled my way through all of the people, eager to find PBG. I looked for his head above the rest of the crowd, but I couldn't see him anywhere.
Hana!
Hana, there you are, girl. Luke grabbed my shoulder and turned me to face him. I jumped about a foot back, arms held up defensively. What are you doing, weirdo? Have you seen PBG? Our match is in an hour, and he still hasn't shown up. I glanced at my phone, dread sinking into my stomach. No way. He couldn't still be asleep because of last night, could he?
Thanks, Luke. I've got it covered.
That wasn't me actually skipping. That was me. That was me acting. Acting. I dashed away from the arcade and raced across campus. No matter what. PPG had to win his round. Thankfully, John left the door unlocked, probably assuming PPG would be leaving soon after him. I burst through the door and found PPG right where I expected him.
Poobagoo, wake up!
I ran to the side of his bed and grabbed him, shaking him frantically. What is it? Mom?
You idiot! Your event is in 45 minutes. Get up!
What?
You can't lose to Luke, you hear me? You can't!
Oh no. PPG sprang out of his bed, already fully erect. I mean, it works. If he's springing out of bed into a standing position, then he would become erect, technically. My jaw dropped. Terrible circumstances. I was prepared in case this happened. Come on, let's go! Because he's already fully dressed. He grabbed my hand and pulled me from the room. Together we ran across the campus. His legs were almost twice the size of mine, so I could barely keep up. He was practically dragging me there. Did I already miss your event?
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry. How did you do?
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta do running sounds.
I won. I managed to win. This isn't working very well because my chair is very squeaky, but fuck it.
What?
Really? Hana, that's amazing.
I know. I'm really proud of myself.
You should be. We flew across the campus, out through the streets and into the mall.
Actually, I was thinking, I really like playing games like a whole lot. A whole lot. I didn't even have any plans for my future passions really, but I think I want to work with games. That's what I want to do.
PBG stopped. We both panted. We doubled over, and when I looked up, I realized we were at the arcade.
Hana.
Anna, that's great. I smiled at him.
It's thanks to you, isn't it?
No, it's thanks to you.
Uh-huh. Whatever you say.
BBG smiled at me, and for a brief second I felt like I was floating on air. I was so happy. The squeaking stopped because I realized I didn't actually have to do the motions to try to do the voice. Or the exhaustion. I'm a fucking idiot. I did actually read that right. I was so happy. He looked at me with steel in his eyes. Hana, I'm not going to lose.
What?
He clenched his fist.
Ah.
No matter what, I'm not going to lose to Luke. Not in this match, and not in anything else. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
There are things at stake that are more important to me. I added that in. That are important to me, so no matter what, I'm going to give it my best shot. The thing at stake is him confessing his love to Hana, which he's already fucking done. What the shit? Okay. Will you be there?
Yeah.
Of course I will.
That's all I need.
Come on, you need to get signed up.
PBG filled out his registration at the front desk and we sprinted to the pinball area. We found Luke already playing at a machine. A woman nearby told us he was on his last leg.
Ugh.
No.
Unfreaking believable.
The shit is this music again? The ball fell out of his grasp and Luke groaned. A score flashed across the screen. 1,375,200.
You have to beat that? Isn't that a lot for pinball?
Well, when I used to play pinball on my computer, that was almost fucking nothing. So let's hope it works the same here. It won't be easy, but I'll try. PBG approached the machine, stretching out his neck like a professional athlete. The machine had an alien theme to it. It was pretty cool. Tiny little grey creatures stood in groups on its base. With a UFO the ball could enter, a NASA spaceship, and several other space-themed features. PBG pulled back on the crank and started up the game. I didn't have any sense of how pinball worked as a game. Excuse me. I guessed it had something to do with reflexes and angles, something that a person with a knack for math would have find fascinating, combined with a good deal of luck. That being said, PBG was good. Really good. I watched and cheered with the crowd as he knocked the ball through various obstacles, his score slowly rising. It was odd, though. There was no place for an alien abduction. You would think that with an alien theme, there'd be an abduction. Great fucking observation there. PBG blew through 1 ball, 2 balls, 3 balls. Finally, he reached his last round, but there was still 300,000 points short. He swallowed, hand hovering over the trigger. Ellipses. I watched it roll into the machine, my hands over my mouth. As I watched, he ignored the UFO he'd probably targeted for all his points. Instead, he was shooting the ball to the very top corner of the machine in a blank space. What was he doing? There wasn't any way to get points there. He waited, concentrated, as the ball came down, hand poised at the ready. It rolled over onto the flipper, and just before it fell into the pit below, PBG pressed the button. Had missed. Well then. The ball rolled into the pit below, and the game ended. 2,500. Jesus, 2,500. 250,000 points short. He lost. He approached me after, pale and sweaty. I think this is actually the good end. I'm pretty sure in the bad end you both win for this route. I'm not actually sure. I watched the completionist episode. I don't know. I don't remember much of it. I think I skipped through most of it. He approached me after, pale and sweaty.
PBG?
No, it's fine. It's fine. He looked anything but fine. I glanced at Luke, who was watching PBG from a distance, even though he didn't seem very happy. Hana, do you mind? I'd like to catch my breath. Go catch up with the other guys, okay?
Well,
Okay. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, Hana. You didn't do anything. He walked away, shoulders slumped. I left to find and watch the rest of the NB finals events. Where the fuck did I get finals from? There was nothing I could do. We found the Norwoods Club in the arcade, watching Paul and Josh go head-to-head in canal fighting. Canal fighter. Canal fighter. Fuck me. They saw us coming.
All right.
Hana, you did it. Jared raced towards me and pulled me into a hug. Everyone else crowded around, trying to pat me on the head or give me a high five. I knew you had it in you.
Copacetic.
You set a new high score for this division. Did you realize that?
really?
Really? That's so weird, because I only played this game once before this.
All right.
That combo rate is pretty difficult to do, so it's rare to ever see it happen. The MC was stunned. Did you see his face? He mimicked the guy's face, looking like a portrait of the Scream.
You're the best.
We're really happy for you. I don't remember what his voice sounds like. There's too many guy voices. I only have one guy voice. That's mine. Also various accents, but few of these people have accents, so... Sorry, few of these people have non-American Canadian accents. It was a few seconds before the others realized PBG was here, too. Oh, yeah. How'd it go, Peebs? PBG turned away, and John's face fell. Really? You? What happened? I guess the better man won.
That's not true.
But he shook his head. He didn't want to talk about it. Well, nothing we can do about it now. Let's play some games, huh? Just for fun this time. Not work. because it's work. You know, video game competitions where you're not earning a living, you're just doing it for fun. Work. The tournament continued as the rest of us hung around the main arcade area, playing games and cheering on each other. Fuck it. Members peeled off one at a time for their events. Satch, then John, then Shane. The last people to leave would continue in their 3-man tag team. We watched them go, hearts in our throats. Finally, they came back. They came black. Gotta go to a doctor if you're coming black. It was time to announce who had won the tournament. The Hidden Block Club, or Norwoods Club, stood around the MC, who tallied the scores in front of us. Finally, he cleared his throat. The winner of the 2015 Southwest Tournament is... Why is it 2015? Why isn't it 2016? Or like 2020 or something? Why? I mean, this game was made this year, so why is it 2015? Whatever. The Normal Boots Club!
Yes!
We did it! We descended onto the stage in a swarm of happiness. Why is it descending onto a stage? Whatever. The poor MC didn't know what hit him. He was surrounded by a group of cheering, mosh putting. Mosh pudding? What? Teenagers. He held up the trophy with one hand. PBG grabbed it, and then the MC crawled out from underneath us. We would like to thank all of our friends, family, and fans for their support. We literally could not have done this without you. Literally. I mean, I get friends and family, sure. But fans? I mean, I love you guys. You 63 people. Only 5 or 6 of which actually watch my videos. Love your support, but if I was in a professional competition, I don't think you guys would be helping me.
I don't know. I don't know.
We have an announcement to make. We've got a new member. Introducing Hana Mizuno. This person. The crowd clapped politely as I walked in front of the stage, bowing compulsively.
Hello. I'm Hana Mizuno, and I'm glad to be here.
As they cheered, I felt something heavy and soft fall onto my shoulder. I grabbed it and then gasped. PBG stood over me, beaming. Welcome to the Norwoods Club, Hana.
My very own Normal Boots jacket. Thank you. Thank you all.
Now we're gonna leave it off there. Right after that glorious burp. I'm so sorry if I offended you. Sarcasm. Anyways, if you want to like or dislike or favorite or follow me on Twitter or what else can you do? Comment below. That would be cool. But you know what would be even better than all of that? I wouldn't say all of that combined, but you know, still a lot of it is if you subscribe. You subscribe is if you subscribe. I feel like I'm almost giving a silent D to that. If you subscribed to this channel for my 3 to 5 times weekly content, that'd be cool. Get to make sure you watch all my things. That's fun, right? Yeah. I'm doing this weird thing with my hand right now. You can't see it. I swear. It's kind of weird. I don't like it. Whatever. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. I am the Morbid Hopo. And let's see where this goes off next time. Goodbye.